depression is prevalent in youth more than ever before now. So
Youth has always been there. Depression has always been there in youth and old everywhere.
how would we cope up with it?
You have to start learning. When you don't want to learn, there is depression. When you want to learn, there is no depression. There is no time for depression. People who are depressed are very stupid people. They don't want to learn. They don't have the spirit of learning. That's why they are depressed. And I don't like depressed people at all. I only want people who want to learn always. The antidote for depression is learning. You should be interested in learning. I'll give you some examples. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was sent to Andaman jail for 5 years. He didn't go into depression. Veer Savarkar was in Andaman jail for 25 years in one cell. He did not become depressed. Why have you become depressed? Jesus Christ was being nailed on the cross. He didn't have any depression. Why are you getting depressed? There are many Sikh gurus who were put in boiling water by Mughals, emperors. They didn't get depressed. Why are you getting depressed? One couple are there in America, husband and wife. Husband wanted the wife to get water from the bathroom. Something happened to his body. The wife said, "You go and get your own water." So the husband got depressed. My wife is not listening to me. These kinds of depressions are they all useless people. So all the depression that you are talking, they are all useless people. No Jesus was depressed. No Bal Gangadhar Tilak was depressed. Why are you depressed? Gandhi was thrown out of the train in South Africa in the midnight, in the cold. He stayed there on the platform. He did not get depressed. He became great. Why have you not become great with your depressions? Why are you depressed with your depressions? You are stupid, simply stupid. You are simply a weak soul. You must become a strong soul, like Veer Savarkar, like Bal Gangadhar, like Jesus, like Mahatma Gandhi. They threw Mahatma Gandhi out of the train in the midnight in South Africa. Don't you know his story? And what kind of question is that? Depressed people? All stupid people.
Welcome, friends. Intuitive knowledge helps to cultivate a more holistic way of perceiving the world. Unlike limiting in nature and requiring conscious effort, we start experiencing the shift by trusting our deeper intuition and allow ourselves to feel way through situations when we need flow, connection, or seeking deeper insights. All the more, this is strengthened through the practice of breath mindful meditation. Welcome to day 12 of Miracle Program, and stay tuned to hear a new topic from Chandra sir. Over to you, sir.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Good afternoon, evening. Why are you depressed? There is midlife crisis hitting. Midlife crisis is hitting because our world is very limited. We made our world to be that little thing around us. That topic is a very, very important topic to reflect upon. When we limit our experience, depression sets in. When we experience something that is very, very limited, or when our understanding is limited, then experience is limited. When my understanding is my life is only with my children. When my understanding is I've got this great government job, my life is only going to be here. I've got these few friends. Now this is going to be my everything. Now, suddenly friends are relocating from this place to another place. Or you have to go from this place to another. Children are there, but then suddenly the children go away from home. They go to higher education. Every day they were around me, but they go to higher education. Or they're there, but they don't bother anymore, look at us, and then they're no longer interacting with us. They're there at home, but they no longer interact with us because they've grown up into teens, and so their world is different now. Their focus is somewhere. Until that time, for every little thing, they will come and ask us, but now they don't even want to bother to look at us and talk. Even if they're there, they're coming home late. So nobody there. Our world is sadly what we thought this is my world is no longer there. Because that learning is not there. When learning is there to understand about life beyond that little thing that we thought. We thought that because we were conditioned that way. We're conditioned that, be a great mom, your children are everything. Don't even bother about anything. I want to go to Dhyan Kumbh. Your priority is children. Just only be with children first. Priority is your family. How can you go over to Dhyan Kumbh leaving them? Somebody gives advice. Then we have to stick on to this. This kind of conditioning always happens. Limited knowledge transfers to and becomes a limited conditioning acquired from everyone. Because we stopped learning, expanding our views. So the learning constantly is important for us to move us into new experience. When you move to new experience, then you're no longer seeking what was there because our experience expand. As experience expand, there's no depression, nothing to think about, again, worry about, feel bad about, sad about. Because automatically what we learn comes into an experience. What we learn comes into experience. Eventually it must come into experience because thoughts create reality. So what you learn over and over is going to become an experience at some point. So we not stop learning. When we read a book, Conversation with God, we start with that. It says somewhere that we're all really here to experience our own life. And independently, we are here as a consciousness. You are different, I am different. We are here to experience our life. While everyone is there around us, they're simply there helping us to experience life. Then there is Richard Bach. Somewhere you will read Richard Bach's books if you read. This point comes across that your power is unlimited, that everything is happening in the most perfect way for you, that there's no tragedy, there's no injustice, so continue. There, we are here to experience of life by ourselves, and we have set up everyone around. That's what this book says. That book says similar thing differently. Now we start trying to correlate and say, okay, so I've got the power, I can live, and then I am here to experience by myself. And somewhere that reflection will come. The more we learn from different people, the reflection, because then you suddenly meet somebody. Similar situation as you, but they seem to be joyful and say, you know what, I've got this, I've got that, I'm going here, I'm going to Buddha Siva office doing this work. I've got this 20 program. Every day I go to somebody's home and teach meditation. They fill their life with various things because they've learned from it. It's the same situation. They also, teenage kids, they're not necessarily are feeling like what I'm feeling. That learning will help us move into contemplation. The more you contemplate on things, the more you create things. Because you come to some conclusion of contemplation, and then that becomes stronger. I am one. I am unlimited. I see. So I'm here for my life. So if others don't bother, why should I bother about this too much? Power of knowledge, power of wisdom, power of will, and power of energy. Three things are there, three powers for any experience to come into our life. It's called wisdom, consciousness, and energy. Power of wisdom, this needs to be there. Power of will or consciousness, something that has to be there, and then power of energy, three things. If these three powers are there, you're going to have a great life. Wisdom is telling us what to do, what not to do. First, we have to have wisdom to do or not do. So learning will eventually become wisdom, but then the learning knowledge, it starts with knowledge. So there is, and the knowledge as we are experiencing becomes wisdom. So this is gained by those who are constantly doing something or the other. Doing nothing is worse than doing something. Now, the something, whether it is relevant or not, doesn't matter. But do something. Bhagavad Gita talks about it. Don't be a kami. Do something. Be a kami. Means do always something. Then if you don't know, okay, I don't know, I will go to neighborhood, some non-profit, they'll see what they do. I don't know, okay, they said some fair has come here, book fair. I'll go and see what is there. I don't know what to do, but I will go and then experience something because I learned something from it. That wisdom increases with every experience that we have. That wisdom has to be there. Then consciousness, our power of will, is our drive to do it. People have a lot of knowledge, but then the drive is not there. Procrastination is there. Feeling superiority is there. Oh, I have done everything, so I don't think I need to do it. It's called old age. Into the old, when I say I'm not even physical old age, biological old age, but I've done this so many times, I don't think I need to do it. We hold ourselves back. But the thing of whatever that is, but we hold the drive to do is not there. The willpower to do is not there. Something is holding us back, which we call it tamoguna dosha, rajoguna dosha. Even sattvic guna dosha is there, being too nice to people, sattvic guna dosha. Too nice. And so then you hold yourself back. What you have to do, but you hold yourself back. Pleasing people, managing people, thinking that I'm doing the right thing. So the drive, the will, is held back by the doshas of tamoguna, the body's lethargy. Procrastination comes from there. The rajoguna, wanting to dominate, wanting to control, manipulate. And then our sattvic guna is being too nice, and keeping quiet when we need to speak about. Both are sattvic guna dosha. You may be a good person, but you keep quiet where you need to open up, or you trying to please people, or please. Hey, don't worry. No. It's okay. I will take care. You are struggling inside. You need to seek help, but it's okay. No. I will trouble you. Don't bother about it. I'll take care of it. When it's required to take help, we need to take help. Don't bother about it. It'll be too much trouble for you. Somebody invites us for dinner or lunch. Too much trouble for you. No, it's okay. It's okay. If we go there, then it'll be an experience that we'll have. but we push to not go into that experience, thinking that we are being too nice to somebody. We deserve when something comes to us, we take it. We don't resist it. That's the principle of spirituality. That what comes, you take it. What just don't go after materially. But if it comes, you take it. Spiritually, you go on trying to go and go and go, then see how you can get. But materially, if something comes, you just take it. In all of these ways, we stop ourselves from doing something. That's the whole point. We stop ourselves from doing something. I don't get recognition if I go there, so I don't want to go there. These people are all too many, they're all volunteers, they're working, but nobody cares for me. I've got this special tag and I go there and I work. They don't even acknowledge, and they acknowledge, but they don't even bother. They're not giving me the special importance. I'll stay back. Not doing. What special importance? Who has to give a special importance? Then if we were like that, then we always stay at home, doing nothing. Who has to validate about ourselves? We have to validate about ourselves. Yes, I'm great. Yes, I am happy. So I'll go and do it. If somebody recognizes me or not, I will do it because for my own happiness. So power of wisdom is helping us to do things. At least I know, oh, there are non-profits are there, oh, they're helping. It's going to give me deep happiness. You learn a little bit about it, then you slowly think about going there. You must keep learning. Keep learning. You will take a mind to matter book and you read. You'll have so much scientific temperament that you start experimenting everything. Mind to matter book. So many experiments are there. You'll also start experimenting your thought power. You will. The learning is there, you will experiment. You'll start noticing how nature is synchronizing itself every time. How it is coexisting itself every time. They're all scientific concepts. And training with each ourselves, coherence with each itself. How does it happen? Power of energy is the energy to do. These three things are essential. Power of knowledge is where it starts from. The knowledge or a wisdom is where it starts from. Right understanding and right views is the first one in Gautam Buddha's eightfold path. Right views are right understanding. That's where it starts. That's what Patrick is talking about. You don't want to learn. And so you don't learn, then your world is limited. Don't learn, the world is limited. There is a frog in the well. Then the frog in the well attitude is there, everything is so limited. And so then we move towards learning, dear friends. The books have to be read. If somebody will join this program, haven't opened the book and bought a book, then you're not doing the right thing for yourself. Please buy. Buy books. And when I came into meditation in the year 2002, Patri always recommended, so I ordered 25 books at the same time, one shot, 25 books. Recently, I went to a fair, Master EK's books, and I bought about, I think, 35, 45 books. I saw something about Vedadri Maharshi, and then I got to know about him. I ordered all his books, Vedadri Maharshi, some 40 books are there. I went to Theosophical Society once, at least some 50 to 60 books came. We invest into the books, we invest into listening. The most important aspect of a spiritual practice is to learn. And the right knowledge, of course, is going to move us towards right experience. That's where the satsang will help. This wisdom, that will, and that energy to do is significantly increased when I do meditation. All three come. The will and the power to do, the wanting to do more, is the drive goes higher and higher when I do meditation. To overcome that limitation, that is called dissolving the past. Why am I lazy? Why am I trying to be dominating? Because I do not have the right understanding. But then in meditation, it accelerates. In meditation, an experience of feeling everybody as one, help you to dissolve your ego self. In meditation, many past things that are holding you back as laziness and procrastination, we've got a fear, and they all dissolve. And so then the will increases in meditation. A willpower, I know I have a lot of things to do, but I'm not able to do because willpower is missing. People know that, yes, I want to do, but they can't do because the power to do that is missing, and that can be tremendously developed in meditation. Wisdom is, I want to receive. Receiving, you have to become like a sponge. Meditation empties the mind, so then we receive, we're ready to receive. Mind is not full. The mind is full, you cannot receive. That's why people cannot read, cannot learn something new. Resistance is there because it's too busy. So the wisdom quotient, ability to receive increases. Of course, we know body energy tremendously increases when we meditate. So all three powers we attain when we meditate. And if you attain these powers, then absolutely we're going to have a great life. Let's go into a meditation once again, dear friends. And then today we have opportunity. You have breakout rooms, right, Richa?
Yes, sir.
We have an opportunity to interact in small groups post-meditation for some Q&A. I don't know how you're doing in the program after the meditation. It's a powerful message that we take from Patriji, that learning will eliminate all depression. But then those who have challenged to learn, sit down to meditate, and so that then automatically all powers are gained, so we start learning pretty easily again. We got to figure something out somewhere. Somewhere we got to figure it out and say, how do I sit down to go through this 3 weeks or 6 week process without breaking? Because then all these benefits are seen. Like a rabbit will come and then go, the rabbit meditation one day, and then 3 days later again come back, again 4 days later come back and check in. Weekly twice I do greatly. That's hell. Must become a practitioner. Make it a perfect skill for you and learn the nuances and then get into training in a way that you now forget, I don't know, you know what to do when there is, thoughts come, when this comes, that comes. All that happens when you sit through a 3 week or 6 week program. Want to do it. Extra 3 weeks, 6 weeks for adults. But sit through 6 weeks of program. Relax yourself, dear friends. Let's go into meditation. We directly start with breath mindfulness meditation, Anapanasati. Observing our normal, natural breath with our eyes closed. Relax yourself. The goal is to rest the mind and be in that empty states of the mind and observe the breath, resting our attention anywhere on the nose with our eyes closed. Slowly, thoughts become lesser in the mind becomes empty. And we be in that empty state. But thoughts do come, thoughts keep coming. When thoughts come, go back to observing the breath. And again, start the process all over. When you are in the empty states, you will feel sensation, energy, movements, visions. Shift your attention onto these experiences, and you are experiencing something. If thoughts onto the breath, go back to breath. If no thought, be in that state and then notice whatever is happening to you. Relax yourself. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. yourself. To merge into your breath and allow yourself to go in to the deeper states of calmness. Allow yourself to go in to this deeper states of stillness and an endless depth of emptiness. That's energy. All emptiness is energy. This is the field of wisdom, the field of will, the field of energy. All emptiness is energy, is frequency, is information. The more you are with it, the more you tune in. To this wisdom of past, present, and future. Merge into that emptiness inside of you, all around you, where there's no body, where there's no thing. Consciousness is awareness. The more you stay aware of this emptiness, the more conscious you become, the more coherent you become, the more will you become. Merge into this field of all connection. The field of your past, present, and future. Where everybody and everything are connected. the more you stay aware of this field, the more familiar you become. That connection with everything, with everybody. Right. Let's express gratitude to all things and everyone, to this field, for without its assistance, no experience of a life is possible. Be grateful to this quantum field of energy, this universe. Deep gratitude to yourself. And your gratitude, your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, colleagues. This grand nature. To the planets, to the mineral kingdom, to the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom. To all the material creations, technology. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. recollect your experiences from the session. And whenever you're ready, keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoy the session. We have an opportunity to interact in small groups today. First time, I think, in this program, we are doing a concept of breakout rooms, virtual rooms like this. So we're going to create 3, 4, 5 smaller virtual rooms. Our experience is like this. It's just that you're in a smaller set of people are there with you. And so when that is initiated, you'll get this pop-up on your screen. Just press that and say, accept or join. And once you go there, wait for a few seconds. A few seconds before everybody joins in that room. So we're all moving from here into smaller rooms. Think of that way. And then there'll be a facilitator introducing him or herself there. These are your WhatsApp group facilitators who've been helping to write and post things. So they are there to interact with you. They're amazing amount of teachers with experience, and they'll be there. Interact and then share, ask questions, and whatever that is, a good opportunity. Yes, please.